Attention retirees, if you have not done this one thing before the 1st of July 2026, you could lose money, pay extra tax, or see your pension payment drop without warning. The deadline is days away, and most Australians still have no idea this is even happening. Stay with me, because I am about to explain exactly what you need to check right now. Welcome to Centrelink Brief, your trusted source for the latest updates on Australian pensions, payments and superannuation rules. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, because we break down these changes before most people even hear about them. So what exactly is happening on the 1st of July 2026, and why does it matter so much for retirees? There are actually several major changes landing on this exact date, and together they affect almost every Australian who has superannuation or receives the age pension. The first major change is the new tax on large superannuation balances, known as Division 296, part of the better targeted superannuation concessions. From the 1st of July 2026, new tax tiers begin applying to the earnings linked to super balances above $3 million. If you run a self-managed super fund or you simply have a large balance built up over decades of work, this change directly affects you. Many retirees have been caught off guard, assuming their pension phase earnings were completely tax-free. That assumption no longer holds for higher balances. If this could apply to you, the days before July 1st are your last chance to review your fund structure with a financial advisor and understand exactly how much extra tax you might face. The second major change is payday super. Starting the 1st of July 2026, employers must pay superannuation guarantee contributions at the same time as wages, instead of once every quarter. This mainly affects workers, but if you are semi-retired and still working part-time, it changes how quickly your contributions land in your account. Check your payslips and your super statements after this date to confirm your employer is keeping up with the new 7-day payment rule. The third change involves contribution caps, and this one is actually good news if you are trying to boost your retirement savings before you stop working. From the 1st of July, the concessional contribution cap rises from $30,000 to $32,500. The non-concessional cap increases from $120,000 to $130,000. And if you are using the 3-year bring-forward rule, your new maximum becomes $390,000. This gives older Australians more room to top up their super in their final working years. But remember, if you already locked in a bring-forward arrangement in an earlier year, your cap stays at the rate that applied when you started it. The fourth issue, and this is the one that worries retirees the most, is deeming rates. Deeming rates determine how Centrelink assesses your financial investments and account-based pensions when calculating your age pension payment. These rates were unfrozen back in September 2025 and increased to 0.75% and 2.75%. Unlike standard pension indexation, deeming rates are not adjusted automatically. They can be changed at any time based on advice given to the Minister for Social Services. With so many other superannuation changes landing on the 1st of July, there is renewed attention on whether deeming rates will shift again, and any movement could directly increase or decrease your fortnightly pension payment. If you currently receive a full or part age pension, this is something you genuinely cannot afford to ignore in the coming days. There is also a new entitlement tied to paid parental leave superannuation contributions. For babies born or adopted from the 1st of July 2025, eligible parents now receive an extra superannuation guarantee payment on top of their leave payment, paid annually into their nominated super fund starting from the 1st of July 2026. If this applies to your family, double-check that your superannuation details are correctly registered with both your employer and Centrelink, because incorrect details can cause delays. So before the 1st of July 2026 arrives, here is exactly what you should do. Log into your superannuation account and check your current balance, especially if you suspect you are close to or above the $3 million threshold. Speak to a licensed financial advisor if your situation is complex, because once these new rules take effect, your options become more limited. Review your Centrelink income and assets assessment to understand how any deeming rate changes could affect your pension. And if you are still working, confirm your employer understands their new obligations under payday super. These changes are not small administrative updates. They affect how much tax you pay, how much you can contribute, and how much pension you actually receive every fortnight. Waiting until after the deadline means losing the chance to plan ahead, and for many retirees, that could mean real money lost. If this video gave you clarity on what is changing, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend or family member who is retired or approaching retirement, and subscribe to Centrelink Brief so you are always one step ahead. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.